Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Can you redo that, X?
No. No, why? What am I redoing?
What you just said.
Come on, I'm goofy. No.
Stop being a pussy.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
Pussy?
Fuck you.
Oh, that wakes you up.
Look. Did you see his dress? Pussy.
Oh,
Joy.
like Bug's Life? Do you remember that? The guy with the...
Yo,
Yes. Yes.
you're annoying. Big ass head.
Can we read it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hot. All right. Which number is this?
79.
79.
Shit.
What you doing with all that? Ooh,
I'm
nice.
just waking up.
Monty, you know the song?
I don't even like that song, honestly.
Why? Moneybag Fire.
Moneybag is. I like his songs.
He's fire.
He's nice.
He's fire.
I just...
Megan Thee Stallion, her ass is...
It's just one song that I just won't download. I don't know.
You corny.
Like, I hear it and sing it and shit, but it's like...
You gonna hear it and sing it, but you ain't gonna
I'm downloading it.
No, there's some songs like that.
I can't do that. When I listen to music, I download all of it. Anyways,
Well, there's the music that you would listen to when you're around other people, but you necessarily wouldn't listen to by yourself.
Yeah.
I understand that, and I completely respect what y'all saying. But when I hear an artist or I listen to one song, I literally download all the songs, like every album that they made.
I respect that, but then you know what I do to counteract that?
You skip it. You skip the song.
No. I go through the music first, and then if I fuck with it,
then
I
you
download it.
Not me. I want to hear it at least, and I know if I don't download it, then I'm not gonna listen to it.
I mean, I got times
Okay,
sometimes...
so
where-
that's a different method.
oh, okay.
I got times where sometimes, like, somebody's shit came out and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and listen to that. I just download it. I don't listen to it until, like, a couple weeks later.
Yeah, but that's my point. I download all the music so I don't forget to listen to it because one day when I'm on shuffle, it's gonna play.
Then I forget to delete the songs that I don't
You know
like.
what I'm saying? Like,
We're arguing the same point. It's
No.
just a different method to the
I'm
madness.
not arguing. I was just making a statement. Anyways, welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens.
We're
to the
conversing.
70 No, we're introing. We're introing. We're introing.
That's another thing, bro. They said you do that a lot. Well, what is that? Yawn?
Wait, this piece does have to
I
get
do.
cut.
I think I
This is
do.
an
I do
automatic
yawn a
cut,
lot.
okay?
I think I really do yawn a lot just on the show.
You do.
We need
Yeah,
to
you
start.
be bored
Like,
as hell.
But I can't. If somebody makes a good point and you're yawning, I can't cut that. So that's on you.
You cut out as many. You cut out as many yawns as possible. Is it yarn or yawn? It's yawn.
Yawn with an
yawn.
N.
Yeah. It was,
Yarn is what you sell.
I know the difference, but I'm saying
Yawn.
like I feel like I was hearing yarn, not yawn.
Next
There's a lot
thing.
of words out there like that.
But I cut a lot. Any stutters? Any
Please don't do that, cause I know I stutter a lot.
like.
That's
Okay,
a
we
lot of
get your
editing.
filler words. Oh, you're gonna cut that too, huh?
And I don't give a fuck.
No, I keep those.
Yo, that was funny. Okay, we ready.
Intro time.
Welcome back, Rhinos and Aliens, to the 79th episode of the #1 podcast in Western New York, the Rhinos and Aliens
You know
Show.
what the fuck is going on?
Oh, shit.
That's deep voice right there.
As always, I'm your host, Dana Diamond, and not to the left of me, but to the right of me is...
Monty, Greenlight Monty. I already know what it is, man.
Period. And as always, we got our...
Conscience.
Period. What's
Sorry, bro.
wrong?
I can't do the Daniel whatever noise he makes when you do that.
Hello.
Ew.
Yeah, I think he really the only person that can fucking do that shit.
Well, he pulled like when he says it, it doesn't sound creepy.
It's like he pulls from his nuts.
That's the caption. That's the title of it.
Pull it from his nuts.
Pull it from his nuts. Oh, in the beginning, right away. I'm not about to repeat that. That shit was funny. Somebody gotta text him and tell us.
I wish Donnie was here now.
He
probably has some type of comeback.
We're gonna have to put him on later. What are we talking
We
about
want to
today?
send that to him.
Hell no, he gonna be here. He gonna be here in this short.
Well, let's start off. How was everybody's Christmas?
My Christmas was all right. I didn't get shit. I don't really care to get shit. It's just like, damn, it's time to get to that time where you're not getting
My
shit.
Christmas was alright. I ain't get shit, but it was alright.
Wait, so neither of you got anything from anybody?
Wait, no. I was
Not
just
yet, at
mocking
least.
him. I don't celebrate Christmas.
Not yet, at least.
You don't celebrate any type of Christmas?
I do celebrate a type of Christmas, but I don't celebrate Christmas
What's your
on
type of
December
Christmas?
25th. So, I celebrate the Three Kings Day.
Is that Muslim?
Three Kings.
No, it's not Muslim.
What is this?
I'm not Muslim, Francis. I'm Puerto Rican and black.
Explain.
On previous
And
podcasts, you said you go.
And I'm Christian,
Yes.
but I'm
Three
not.
Kings. Explain.
I'm not Muslim. I'm Puerto Rican and black, and I'm Christian.
Okay, you just described your ethnicity.
I describe my ethnicity because I look Middle Eastern, and some people.
That's not why I
associate-
said that.
Okay, but that's not why you said it. But that's what other people might assume.
Three Kings.
Okay, can I just say this, X? On one previous episode with somebody
Okay,
that's related to a time, you specifically said, I go back and forth between Christianity and Muslim depending on the state of mind.
I don't follow
Indeed.
Islam. I said I go by the pillars of Islam. Like, that's just like the 10 Commandments. They're all pretty much the same. Like, the way the traditions and customs, like maybe fasting and shit, yeah, but I'm not going to say, like, I pray in Islam. I don't.
Oh, okay. That's a
Yeah.
good clarification.
So, yeah, I'm not Muslim.
Okay. And you
wholehearted-
don't
I was born Muslim, but Muslims would say that everyone is born Muslim. So,
from their perspective.
from their perspective. And with that being said, if I go by my father's beliefs, then I'm a convert to Christianity.
Okay. So
which
my
in
bad.
fact is true.
Okay.
Okay.
And I meant Islam, obviously.
Right. Instead of
Christianity.
Muslim.
Yeah.
So-
I meant to
Right.
say I thought you were Muslim because you preached Islam, but okay.
Oh, because I preach Islam? Yeah, no. I preach any religion that I feel is worthy to be preached, like, or is good. You feel me? I feel like religion is man-made, so sometimes I'm iffy, but sometimes I'm
But
big
for
on
the
my faith, and
principles.
sometimes I question religion, but I never question my spirituality or faith. Because of principles only. But I never
Religion is excellent for that, though.
right. But I never question like God or my faith in God.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you for that
You're
clarification.
welcome. So Christmas.
Yes.
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Three Kings.
I just stopped actually. Like my mom, she always had us celebrating Christmas, but we did celebrate Three Kings as well. We celebrated them both.
Okay. Can you explain to us what this Three Kings is?
Okay, so Three Kings Day is January 6th, and in a lot of Catholic homes or
That's what my
even
brother-
Mexican families or
Which
You
is
know.
very Catholic.
yeah, which is very Catholic, they celebrate the Three Kings Day. So no, I'm not Mexican or anything like that. But then again, my family believes in principle. So the reason being, I think that my mom really got into the tradition. Please cut that. My mouth is dry. I don't have water. I'm sorry.
Is that good liquid?
Yes, I need it.
Good liquid.
Okay, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm definitely
Okay,
ready for this shit.
I got you. So, what do you know Christmas to be?
A place, well, not a place, but an event where I get presents and enjoy family.
Okay, now what
I
do
like
you...
the second part.
Yeah, that I fuck with that. Okay, now Santa and all that shit. Tell me about Santa. What he got?
Sleigh, reindeer, elves. That's all I know.
Is that shit real?
I don't think so.
How
Right.
do
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know. Okay. But if you look up who Saint Nick was, he was a toy maker in Germany. I don't remember during what time period.
No, it's based off of an actual man.
Yeah, it's based off of the actual man. And he would donate his toys that he would make to the orphanage, to the children. Now, I don't know about no North Pole. I don't know about no Mrs. Claus, reindeers, chimneys, none of that. Elves, nothing. Christmas Town, I don't know. I know it's beautiful. I love to enjoy shit like that. But I don't know any of that to be true. So, I guess as my mom, matured, and grew up, her raising kids, she just tried to find things that really had meaning to them. Like, she didn't want us celebrating false holidays without knowing the truth behind them or actually enjoying them for what they should be. So the Three Kings Day is January 6th, and it's usually celebrated in like Mexican households or in Catholic households and stuff like that, because I guess that's where they kind of originated it. But it's just people exchanging gifts between family. So Three Kings Day is when the three kings brought the gifts to baby Jesus when he was a couple days after he was born. They had to travel in the desert and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And basically it's like, instead of leaving milk and cookies for Santa, you put a bowl of hay and a bowl of water under the bed for the camels for their long journey, and that's gone when you wake up in the morning, and they leave your presents. There's no coal if you didn't do, what you were supposed to do, or you on a naughty list type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just like they bless baby Jesus, they'll bless you.
Kids will like this.
Yeah. But it also teaches them
and brings
their
meaning.
morals. It's not just the naughty or nice, but in homes that enforce religion, it's good for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not sinning, if you're not doing bad, like, be good, and the three kings will bring you gifts.
So could you say Three Kings would be the more religious take on Christmas?
I would say that. And then I would say that...
Because technically Christmas is a commercial.
Exactly. A commercial holiday. But, thinking about the Three Kings, it's like, because it relates to the Bible and because it's so biblical and its meanings and stuff like that, that's why the more religious households follow them. My mom didn't do it because we were super, super religious. My mom is very spiritual. My mom isn't really religious. She is a Christian, but for, whatever reason, she's not all crazy churchy, like hypocritical and stuff. Like some, not all Christians.
Well, I wouldn't just say...
Or any people of any religion, for that matter.
But Christians are most well known.
But my mom, she just felt like that was something that she wanted to teach us. And and now as an adult, I don't celebrate Christmas. Like, this is my first Christmas not celebrating, but I intentionally did it. Like, I had no intention on celebrating Christmas. Like, I was like, go to a Christmas party, or maybe, like, put up a Christmas tree and everything, of course, still. But I wasn't going to celebrate on that day. I was just going to pray. Yeah, I was just going to make it a day of my faith. Like, I was going to make it a day to pray, a day to, just chill me and God.
Or another way to look at it, the stuff you just described, the Christmas tree, ornaments, whatever, that could also be a cultural thing, too. It doesn't necessarily have to be related to
that's true.
A specific... Like, for example, everybody knows Francis is not religious, yet he loves seeing the Christmas tree every year.
Yeah, I like seeing the Christmas tree, too.
Yeah, I love it, too. Like, I feel like...
It's festive.
But the music is stayed, because I don't like that shit.
It's festive.
Bro.
That is annoying.
Dude, non-commercial Christmas music is the bomb. Diggity.
I agree. I feel like anybody can celebrate Christmas.
I mean,
I just feel like...
I like to hear it for, like, a day, and then... Like, it consistently keeps comes on, like, all month type shit.
Okay, I respect that. But for that day, it's if you get some pure, natural, from the soul Christmas music, it really hits you. It makes that day that much special. And by the way, also, what X said, I agree. I know somebody at my job where his mother has been a teacher for 2+ decades. And every single year, she always put up a Christmas tree. And... some non-Christian student got really offended, and the school first forced her to take it down. And she was pissed off on two principles. She's always been doing this, which is not, I guess, a good stand to die on. But the second was, I'm not doing it for religious purposes. I'm doing
It's a
it.
holiday cheer. Yeah, I feel
Exactly.
Like,
and I hate when people, even Easter, even though Easter might be the most religious of all the major holidays, I feel like whenever you specifically put a holiday to a religion, that's never a good
Mix.
Especially when a person says, I'm not doing it for religious purposes. So you're taking away their free will to do something.
Yeah, I feel like I celebrate Christmas as the day that Jesus was born. That's when that's what I celebrate Christmas for. But I feel like everybody can, enjoy the snowman and shit like that. Santa has nothing to do with religion.
Or a Christmas
tree and ornaments and lights that has nothing to do with religion. So how did the two coincide? So are you celebrating the birth of Jesus, or are you celebrating Santa bringing you gifts? Pick one, because
right,
it
don't make no sense.
Or pick both. But either way, everybody can celebrate it. That's a day that everybody can celebrate. They just have their different meaning for it. It's like two holidays on one.
And especially if the teacher isn't forcing whatever onto the students.
Exactly. She's not saying, "Oh yeah, this Christmas tree signifies Jesus Christ."
Yeah,
it's more
like you know what I'm saying? It's just like
it's a family day to me.
Shit. I'm all for Christmas. I'm all for Christmas. I love it.
Why was it green though?
It's the evergreen tree, right?
Yeah.
So they never.
No, I'm talking about like the weather on Christmas. There was no snow.
But like the week before, we got fucked up.
Yeah, I wanted a snowy Christmas. I wanted to see more lights and stuff. Now the neighborhood I live in,
I wasn't prepared for it.
I don't live in the
also
hood no
wasn't-
more, y'all. I done moved up in the world.
Fuck you.
So the Christmas lights, it would have been beautiful to see that with the snow. But unfortunately.
And now when Halloween comes around, you can see that too.
Yeah, if I stay there. Yeah, I don't live in the hood no more. This shit real.
Okay.
How far do you live?
I don't live far. I just.
Bro, she lives on the west side.
Yeah, that's far.
No, it's not.
We love you. Yo, but Monty, what did you mean by you didn't get shit? So you legit got shit from nobody.
Nothing.
You got
just
actual
did.
shit from nobody.
Yeah.
I got shit in it. I didn't even celebrate.
So you got shit too?
My Christmas was great. I had an
get shit?
amazing Christmas. I didn't give anybody gifts, but I had an amazing Christmas.
I don't like presents on Christmas anymore.
Well, you want like them
You want
after?
to celebrate the Three Kings with me?
You know how stressful that month is of December when you thinking about them presents and shit.
No, that's exactly why I hate it.
got
That's why I
nephews
love the
and-
Three Kings, because after Christmas, everything's on sale.
No, that's smart too.
Where do you get the hay?
Boy, you just go to the store.
They sell hay at
Pet store.
Oh yeah, that makes
yeah,
sense.
You're right.
That's
You're
smart.
right. You're
That
right,
makes
you're
sense.
Right. Right.
Well, Francis had a very average Christmas. He just got off of a 12-hour shift, and Mama Bear guilt tripped him into saying, if you don't go, she's going to be very sad. So he got 3 hours of sleep, and then the entire Christmas dinner, which was very bomb, surprisingly, because Thanksgiving dinner was not bomb, but Christmas dinner was bomb, and it felt like he was in a dream while experiencing this Christmas day. So it was very forgettable and had nothing to do with the Christmas day itself. So that was Francis's Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, that just made me
I'm
feel
going to have to
shit.
talk to Francis about that. Jeez. Oh. A little
You gotta
thirsty.
talk to him one-on-one or something.
We can do the typical switch it up between science and random shit. We could do just random shit, or we could get real deep with some stuff and make you think for this holiday episode. Which path do you want to take?
I forgot the first two.
I want to think.
You want to think. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Good. Come on. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Francis. Yo.
He was going through it, God damn it. But I mean, the food. It's all about the food. If you ain't have good food on Christmas,
Yo,
I don't know
my
what the fuck to
grandma-
tell y'all.
No,
She
the most
put her-
disappointing thing is not having good food on Thanksgiving. The whole purpose of Thanksgiving is the food.
My Thanksgiving was shitty.
I had a good Thanksgiving.
Was the Thanksgiving shitty or the day after?
You're super gross. Shut up.
Wait, how am I gross? We recorded the day after.
Oh, I
Yo, she got caught in her own shit.
Wow, so I guess I know what she did before she came over.
Right, that's what I was about to say.
No, but that's what I thought you were being funny. We did record the day after. I don't remember. Whatever. The day after was fine. I don't remember the day after.
Even reheating up that food was good.
Fuck
I
you.
had plates from everybody. I didn't spend Thanksgiving in a house with people. I just got plates from
Yeah,
people.
that was lonely.
How was jump?
Yeah, I was
house
by
jumping.
myself. And that nigga.
Okay, so
what I'm talking
so we're gonna break the ice with this one,
Oh,
right?
that shit just made me itch. I can't stand him.
This is a quote. Oh no, that's not. I was gonna talk about. Oh, real quick though, what's up with women in Buffalo getting butt surgery?
I didn't know
it?
that.
I never knew that.
Yes, bro.
They got enough money to do that?
Okay, so the typical route of getting butt surgery, you drop $5+ grand. Obviously, most of the bitches in Buffalo aren't doing that. So the counter route through that is going to a country somewhere in the Caribbean and getting it for a fifth of the price, if not less.
Or you could just go to Charday at Hair Razors and get butt lifted, non-invasive.
So that's
You're welcome.
that's legit fake. Like the moment the pants come off.
No, she's sculpting their butt. Like she's helping massage their fat cells and push them in the direction they're supposed to be to shape their butt. And with exercise, just like when you get surgery, you still have to exercise after. With this, it's all natural. There's no cutting. There's no nothing. She's just helping push it where it's supposed to be. She's suctioning it. And then you do...
I saw a post about that.
Yeah.
I never knew that shit. Is crazy.
Go to Charday. Yep. Sador Hill on Facebook. You're welcome.
I guess that's the better option.
Yeah, I think it's probably
It's
less expensive.
And it's natural. Like, it's literally just natural.
Well, technically, when people get fat from the stomach put in their ass, that's technically natural.
No, there's no cutting. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no chemicals. It's just you.
No, but I'm saying, yes,
Oh,
you're
that's
correct.
what they would claim. Duh.
Yes.
Oh, it's
It's-
natural. It's my fat going into my ass. That's what I think too. Shit, I'ma still, possibly, but I'ma pay my couple $1,000. You feel me? I ain't gonna do no cheap shit.
So you just promoted the healthy,
Hell yeah.
less invasive.
Because some people can't afford surgery. You want to go under the table, you go on. You want to go
go under the
on
table.
Don't go under the table. Go on the
under that
table.
table.
Go under the knife on
and
the
lift
table.
the table up.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with getting your body enhanced if that's what you want to do, but just know that
I
there's
think it's nothing wrong with it.
consequences
Like,
that
keep
come
it-
with it.
you know,
Keep yourself natural.
You know,
You can be a
before
fraud
this
doing that shit.
epidemic, it was basically impossible to get butt cancer, and now butt cancer has skyrocketed.
Butt cancer.
Yeah, I'm
Booty
just,
cheek
I'm
cancer.
Charday. I'm gonna just book a couple.
These
sessions.
women
I don't
getting-
want to go under the table anymore.
These women getting the fake asses,
I'm not even playing.
either because there's two ways they're getting the cancer. They're getting the silicone asses, which it's a foreign object, which causes cancer, or they're getting extra fat in their ass, which is not naturally going to
They're
their
putting
ass.
too many cells. Wow.
So it's too much fat. See, there's a difference when your body naturally puts fat in a certain area and when you're forcing fat in that area.
Yeah, because then you're just doing it all at once, right? It's not gradually happening. Your body isn't adjusting.
Well,
to,
some women
right,
don't have
Booty
the
look
body, the
lopsided.
genetics to where
to
fat.
maintain it, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Lopsided.
Yeah, I'm
booties
good
and
off the
stuff
table,
on-
Charday. I need to book 9 sessions.
Need that booty
Once
right.
the 9th, it's permanent, y'all. It's permanent too. When you do exercise, I'm going.
Okay, now getting to the actual
The booty
quote
massage.
that I was gonna. Okay, so I
Make sure you cut that clip out so I could tag her in it.
Booty massage.
Period. Literally, you go on her page, all you see is ass.
God dang.
Going from small
That would be a
to
great
nice
job.
plump size, and it's results too.
Why don't I know this?
I don't know why I don't got my
Okay,
ass done yet.
okay. First off, 2 things. Since we're on this specific topic, I just want to say,
On booty cheeks.
what the fuck happened in culture, where in just a 20-year span, quite literally a 20-year span,
Fat asses used to be like skinny. Well, they used to be fat people.
Small
then-
and petite asses to very large asses.
well, not necessarily that, because I say that's a myth. Women always had fat asses, but now it's hip. It's
Yeah,
culture.
desired. That's what I mean.
So now women are doing, yes, exactly, right? But the ideal man hasn't changed. physically speaking, what's the ideal man? He's a tall, 6+ foot, toned, wide shoulder,
Big
fucking
dick. Yep.
big dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, women just in the 20. Think about 20 years. Humans have that we like. Just this modern human has been around for 6,000+ years, and in 20 years, we went from ooh, I want that small, tiny, little, skinny ass little
Christina
bitch.
Milian looking bitch.
To now, I want a Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna do everything in my power, even if I have to pay for that shit. Big booty
The
bitch.
40
Call me
ball.
Nicki Minaj. What?
The 40
Getting
ball.
the fake booty.
What happened with that? Like, what happened? What changed?
I think it was hip hop. Like,
Yeah, hip
the
hop.
rap.
Hell yeah. Shaking your ass. That ass shaking music.
So you think that would make sense though, because now hip hop is the number one genre. Where for the longest time it was either rock and roll or pop.
That's where they go to shake that ass and all that shit.
And if you look at pop, there's still a lot of pop.
Bringing back the 99 and the 2000s.
No, that's the only thing I can think of. Because as culture has changed,
We still like fat asses.
no, but I'm saying rap and hip hop has exploded. And it became the big thing in the 2000s, and ever since 2010 it's been number one. And think about it, ass became a thing in the 2000s when hip hop did. And when it became number one, now you have fucking bitches making money just because of their ass.
Want to see. That's it. That's all we want to see.
Hip hop.
Now this is my final
Now
question
you walk
to
down the
that.
street like, God damn, she has a fat ass.
Yeah. So my thing is, right? You see a beautiful pussy, right? You want to fuck and eat that shit. So you see a beautiful ass. Why are niggas eating that shit?
Yo, bro, I ain't no fucking ass. I ain't no bottom feeder.
Oh shit. Musty, you funny as shit.
I'm not eating no fucking ass.
I'm not a bottom feeder. Whoa.
You gonna eat some ass?
I'm not eating no ass. That's like some fear factor shit.
Disrespect.
I don't think kids should be a part of sex. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the second thing, since we were on that topic, we were talking about Christmas. With Santa Claus, how do you guys feel about a poll going around that they want to turn Santa Claus into a woman or a non-gender?
They have Mrs. Claus. She might as well
They
just sit
always
in the.
doing some
She
shit.
could eat. Yo, bruh.
I fucking hate us.
Yo.
I hate us, dude. Fuck this shit, dude.
Mrs. Claus could easily just sit in the sleigh with Santa. Why it gotta be?
Two girls inside the
Why it gotta be? Why you gotta be one person? Like you got Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Like I'm sure when he needed a break, she pick up shifts
Is
too.
Rudolph
like,
a boy or a girl?
Well, I guess they're not going to draw the balls or the pussy anymore, right?
They gonna draw shit. That shit is
Wow.
That shit sucks. You know they want to take the fucking.
They might as well just put a little hole.
They want to take the
Everybody,
gender off of
listen, they
kids
might as well
stuff.
make every person a
What?
every.
I seen some shit like that on Facebook.
They wanted to do what?
Take the gender off of kids' clothes.
We all gonna wear gray.
This is getting scary, guys.
Exactly. I
feel
fucking
like
hate us.
what's it called? The Giver.
Yeah.
That's what we're coming to.
But even in The Giver, they recognize you need a man and a woman to have kids.
Wow. I don't want to be an alien, okay? I don't want to be hermaphrodite. Like, my
Yo,
future kids.
They did something like that with some woman product where some company has
Yeah, I
the
heard about that
blue
shit
and
too.
pink symbol, and they got
For
rid
the
of
tampon
tampons.
They got rid
Yes.
of it.
and pads.
That shit's stupid.
Like, I get it that you're changing genders, but you're literally changing every fucking thing.
There's
like,
literally only two genders. I'm not about to fuck that shit.
you gonna get a hell of a lot of backlash for that one when we get famous.
Well, next episode, I have a topic specifically about that.
Good. All right. So we're not gonna talk about it anymore.
No, yeah, not that specific part. Trust me,
Maybe you should apologize before shit.
No, he doesn't have to. He's only there's technically 3 genders, but we're moving
Oh
on.
yeah,
from that.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the
Okay.
intersex,
Yeah, it's
which
true.
is technically true.
Yeah,
You can be born as a man and a woman.
yeah.
Hermaphrodite.
I remember that shit back in fucking.
That's what it's called.
elementary
Well, that's
school
one
and
term. They use a
Hermaphrodite.
shit. She-male.
or a he she. or intersex is the,
Hermie.
and he's gonna get shit.
She's going down before I go down.
Okay.
I just said it 3.
Okay, so just to be clear, this whole Santa Claus shit is bullshit then, right?
Yes, I've been said that shit was bullshit.
Period.
Especially if you want to
to
say that Santa Claus is based off an actual person. That actual person was a fucking man.
Right. So, do y'all want to celebrate Three Kings with me? You want to celebrate Three Kings with me?
If I don't have to work, I will.
Okay. If you have to work, you still got to come over and eat.
My rent due on January 6th.
You don't got to exchange gifts. You just got to come, like, eat. You got to be, spend time. That's the point. Thought we just talked about
We
this.
gonna have food.
We just talked about this.
We literally just
Talk
talked.
about this.
We gonna have food.
Now
Ask
you can't
her.
come.
Why are you
'Cause
looking
I
at
just
me?
said come eat. Now it's going to be food.
I'm black. But if it's free food here.
Okay, so now this.
Wow, like we not friends or something.
Okay, so now this is the quote. Reading. So the quote was based around the concept of reading and women, and how, in most cases, women actually get a lot more pleasure from seeing, personally visualizing sex than actually experiencing sex for themselves. And this is a quote that really stood out to me. Just wait. Mm-hmm. Reading delivers on the promise that sex raises, but hardly ever can fulfill. Getting larger because you're entering another person's language, cadence, heart, and mind.
I'm lost.
As fuck.
Okay, so
Explain.
Give it to me. Let me read it.
okay, I'm going to say it one more time. Reading delivers on the promise that sex raises, but hardly can ever fulfill.
Lost.
Reading delivers on the promise that sex raises, but hardly can ever fulfill. Getting larger because you're entering another person's language, cadence, heart, and mind. So the article.
Oh, okay.
The article was talking about how, yes, sex is good because it's physically happening to you, but whenever anybody thinks about sex, let alone hears other people talk about sex, it's the greatest thing in the world. But more often than not, what they hear and imagine sex to be when they actually perform the act, it's never as good.
As you've seen it?
As they
So
plan,
like watching
yeah.
a porno or some shit and they doing some crazy shit and then you try to do some crazy shit and you it just
Yes.
don't go.
So I personally felt like she was more so taking a dig at men, that a lot of her sex experience was terrible.
Damn.
I feel like she's probably comparing it to what she sees in movies, or not necessarily in porn per se, but you know how you picture something in your head, like, okay, have you ever had sex and had a flashback that you could feel? That might sound crazy. Okay.
While you're having sex.
No. Like, you ever just have a flashback about how good some pussy was and you almost felt that shit?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Well,
she's
for us,
probably...
this is your dick get hard.
Yeah, like, in her head, she's
All the
probably picturing this man and her and their intercourse that they would have, how he makes her body feel. And then, when she gets to the bedroom, it's not the same.
It never lives up to the hype.
Yeah, it never
or
lives
that
up to-
memory.
even if it was amazing, even still in the bedroom, the way she had it in her head is not the way that you guys had it in person.
And this is where she
So
said,
it's her personal sexual fantasy, unless you literally know what someone is thinking or how they're going to feel or what part to touch exactly to match.
It's like you just fucking her and she's not feeling anything.
No, she's still feeling it. It's still good sex. It's just not the same as that
What she imagined.
daydream
well,
fantasy
I also
was.
think
or expectation.
well, that, but I think she's specifically saying when you write about sex, if somebody is good with their words, which is more common than somebody being good at sex, it's always easier to please her fantasy of sex than sex itself.
I agree. Sexy,
I agree with
reading,
that too.
reading, reading
That's-
shit in books and stuff entices me a little bit more than sexting myself.
But this is my thing. What do you think is better? First question, what do you think is more common? People being able to write about sex and you're able to actually picture it, or finding someone who's good at having sex? What do you think is more common? Coming across somebody who can write about sex, or coming across somebody who could actually perform sex?
Come and perform.
So the latter.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I ever read anything about any fucking sex.
I mean, I've read a lot of books about sex. Well, like with sex in them. And then I haven't had
that experience physically.
um
Like I think music does a
I
better.
can't even relate because I have look at me now.
I think music does a better job of replicating sex than sex itself more often than not.
Yes.
there's some
Oh
girls
yes.
that, yeah.
Usher. He used to take it back.
Yeah, but just not how he described it, the actual beat. I think beats do such an amazing job of getting the mood going.
I don't know. I never had sexy music.
I did it like twice.
Wow. I gotta try.
I wasn't listening to the music though.
This whole conversation on my end was just pointless. Cause what? Wow. Maybe I should make a playlist.
Yeah, you
Is there like a what is there? What do you listen to when you have sex? Like I know you listen to sexy music, but is that too much?
No. Like what I was trying to say is, for example, "Birthday Sex," that song, or the numerous Trey songs
Right.
tracks, right?
Uh-huh.
On one album, there is 6 tracks that made me want to nut. Because I was in that moment. I was experiencing what he was
Yeah,
experiencing.
see, I ain't never experienced no shit like
Oh
that. before,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
That's-
Okay. I get you.
So let's say one of his albums has 17 tracks. 6 of them made me want to nut. So 6 out
Wow,
of
I
17
feel you.
tracks made me nut. If I fuck 16 women, I might be lucky if one of them gives me that same experience. In terms of that fucking deep of like, yo, I'm actually experiencing this sex. I'm just not fucking a body, but I'm experiencing this experience. I'm going through this moment. And that's why I think this quote does a perfect example. It's just she's just not saying literature. She's saying any type of art for whatever reason. Normally, more often than not, does a better job of allowing you to experience what you think of sex than sex itself.
That makes perfect sense. I feel like for people who enjoy music or are more musically inclined, than music that, relates to sex will stimulate them more. Somebody who likes paintings, they might see a painting, etc. I get what you're saying. And I get the difference in you saying the lyrics versus it being the lyrics, not just what they say, like as if they wrote it down, but along with the instrumental to even, set
Yeah.
the mood even more. I
Yeah.
get you.
And by the way, I'm not saying sex is not unbelievable. I'm also not saying if you find the love of your life or you find somebody who knows how to perform sex, that anything else is better. Because in those moments, nothing is better than sex. But I'm saying the likelihood of those moments coming along, I agree with this woman. I think they are less often in my experience. Because, yo, bro, like if you look up sex novels, there's literally thousands and thousands of them. There's one woman, Zane, who
heard of her.
she's the queen, bruh. She's made so many novels, and I've only read 3 or 4 of them. But every single novel is like, holy shit! I think this is the best. And you might have another
I
author.
gotta read it myself or some shit.
Right. Give me a book.
Oh, I got.
She got my name. We might as well.
I got a few.
And here?
Well, not in here, but I could give you some.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually read often for leisure.
I'll read it just to see.
Just
what the fuck
leisure,
you experience.
never pleasure.
Never pleasure. Always for leisure. If I get pleasure in the book, I'm even more excited.
I don't think I could get pleasure from the book. I gotta.
You
want to
bet?
I gotta see it.
Man,
But I mean,
okay,
if you give me
y'all.
this book and then I actually experience what the hell y'all talking about, then
I'm about to put y'all on. Okay, so y'all know the app Wattpad where you can like write your own stories and
Wait,
post
what?
them.
Yeah, I know some people who actually got that shit.
Wattpad.
Watt.
Yeah, bro. It's like
Oh,
a bunch
Watt.
of fucking different books inside there. Sexual.
Yeah, like
books
you
and
could just
shit.
write. It's not even just sexual book. Anything you want to write about, if you want to write a book, you put it in there. No matter who you are, you could do it. But it was like a
What if you
Facebook
can you do
thread.
moments like some shit that you experienced?
I think it has to be in book format or a certain like amount of
That
words or
sucks.
something, because they don't want you just posting like it's Facebook.
Some weird shit
I don't
they
know. I
talking.
haven't been on there in a few months. Maybe it's been a year. Wow, Monty. The last time this book that I'm talking about is when I went to Florida. Remember? Okay, so I had just met Monty and we were just hanging out and shit, and somebody had told me about Wattpad. So I downloaded the books I downloaded that app and I found a thread of books on Facebook. So I was going through it and I was looking up some of the books and adding people's favorites. And the first book I read on there enticed me. And it's like the little scenes they had in there. I was sitting on a plane on my way to Florida like, okay, by the time I get to Florida and get back to New York, I better have finished this book. The only time I'm going to read it is when I'm traveling in the airport, on the plane, and in the car. That's it. That was my goal, because on vacation I didn't want to have to worry about reading, but I wanted to make sure I finished the book, in a week. Because I just I need to keep it moving, keep books circulating. And I was on the plane reading that shit like, I had to cross my legs and shit. It was getting a little juicy. Next thing I know, I was juicy. And I'm like, I did not know. This is my first time reading a book as an adult that had like this type of scene, So I was surprised.
And you were 21 at this point, or 20?
I was 19 turning 20.
Okay.
So I was just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait to get back to my apartment.
So now y'all
I already knew what I had waiting for me.
Books. I gotta see what the hell y'all talking about.
Listen.
I'm all left out and shit. Y'all over here reading porn.
And sometimes it's like these experiences that they write about won't even be theirs. It'll be their
imagination.
Their fantasies. Yeah, it's their imagination. Not every scene actually happens, so it's crazy to just picture what somebody else is picturing just through words.
But that's what
You're literally in someone's head.
No, but that's why it's so much more magical, because.
And you still perceive it how you want to perceive it. You're never going to perceive it the same as them.
But you're also in control of both parties in that case. That's the thing about sex. You're only ever in control of yourself, and sometimes you're not even in control of yourself.
Yeah. But when you read, you're literally foreseeing everything that's going to happen.
Yes. You know how your body works, and hypothetically, you know how the other person's body works.
Right.
Or you want them to do something that you want them to do.
Exactly. And hypothetically, you're doing to them what they also want. So both parties are satisfied because you are the one party.
I'm ready to read. I just got out of candlelit bath, but I'm about to go get back in one with a book. What?
He gonna have to send me that book. I gotta see what the fuck you talking about. Never experienced that. I always watch porn.
Haha, I never read porn.
I don't read porn. I watch porn.
Yo. Yo, that's classic. We gotta keep that. I never watch porn. I only read porn.
I do sound like a female thing. It do sound like a female thing.
I read porn. I don't watch porn.
I think that's more so a female versus male thing too.
I don't know. I feel like all of my female friends watch porn.
No, I'm saying just the way the mind is set up, women are more inclined to
read it instead of watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can
Probably,
see that. I can definitely see it.
Like normally, the wife is the one who reads the novel, and then the man and the wife go see the film. The man's never.
Right.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? I was reading this just the other week. Really? Let me see what the fuck you read.
That's funny. That's true. 50 Shades all the way. Next.
Next. Smack that ass.
Slap that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. You get so.
He about to have some money made by him. You know that?
In Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
Period.
I'm thinking about going there or some shit.
him and his family are doing big things in Africa.
As they should.
Nobody really talks about this type of stuff. Why?
Because who controls the media? Who controls that?
You motherfucking right.
The media.
Yeah.
But no, instead of talking about the good stuff and what Africans are doing for other Africans, no, let's talk about Trump and the stuff he's not doing, which is all fabricated. But yeah, whatever.
Shit.
Wow. That's nuts. I wouldn't have thought to ask that question.
Why do we like hearing about killing each other? Us black people.
Well, that's the number one case why a lot of Republicans say Democrats aren't for black people. They make it seem like they are, but they're not. By the way, which president is responsible for the most convictions of black people for marijuana? Bill Clinton, a Democrat. Who is going to keep those policies going? His wife, Hillary Clinton, a Democrat. Yeah, Democrats are for black people.
Talk your shit, Francis.
That's deep.
He ain't conscious right now. That was Francis talking his shit.
Now back to conscience. I have another quote. It's another female thing. For whatever reason, I've been really gravitating. Conscience has been gravitating towards female writers and stuff. And this is another quote. Listen to it in its entirety and then just give me some feedback what you guys
Probably
think.
gonna have to read that shit like 5 times. Fuck.
Okay, so quote unquote. In literature, as in life, heterosexual female experience is marked by objectification and passivity. How can a woman become the agent of her own desire when that desire is for a man?
Read that shit, dog.
Okay. In literature, as in life, heterosexual females' experience is marked by objectification.
Don't reread it. It's not going to change anything. Just break it down, explain it, and make a general question that that we can answer.
Okay, you lost too? All right, cool. That was a lot.
I'm not lost. It's just a lot.
A lot to take in.
Okay, so the way I would put it,
One question at a time, because there seems to be like multiple questions in there.
in art form, as in life, heterosexual women, straight women, experience is marked by
Boy,
objective.
do not ever define something when you were explaining
already
something
know,
to me
right?
again. That shit just got me tight, boy.
Say, bitch, are we slow? Like,
Straight women experience is marked by objectification and passivity. How can a woman become an agent of her own desire when that desire is for a man?
I don't know. I like girls and guys, but I desire a man at all times. I feel like I like women who are beautiful, and I just want to explore their bodies like I would be able to explore my own, but it's just for that time being. But then again, I don't have the desire to have a relationship with a woman to know if I desire her that much. I just know it's for the time being.
Do you have any thoughts, Monty?
I'm lost.
Because he's not a girl. How the fuck is he supposed to know why girls want coochie when they really are
mean want
designed
dick?
when they're designed to desire a man?
No, the question was, how can a woman become her own agent of desire?
Oh, I heard something completely different. I don't even know what I heard.
When she is desiring a man.
Maybe I'm just lost.
No, it's a question that can be answered many ways. It's how do you?
Did I answer it already?
Yes.
Okay. But did I answer it correct?
There's no right or wrong.
I found it interesting because I don't know the answer. I'm not a woman.
Okay, then I didn't answer the question properly.
So how would you re-answer it now then?
What's the question? Why does a woman what?
How can a woman become the agent of her own desire when that desire is for a man?
What do you mean the agent of her own desire?
Meaning, how can she... The way I view the question is, how can a woman get in control of her own life, her own destiny, when that destiny is always surrounded by a man or always including a man? It's a feministic question. How can a woman be...
I'm not a feminist at all. I believe in a double standard. We know how I go. Like, I feel like my world... I don't know. Me personally, I feel like I'm designing my own world. I'm building my own empire. But at the same time, I want my man to come into the picture and exceed me.
Okay, so you just...
She's not gay.
I guess, like, this isn't even a question for you then.
Yeah. I think it's probably for like some.
I don't know. Like, maybe women will feel some type of way about me saying that, but I just feel like a man is a man. Like, I don't want him to be controlling and rule over my life, but I do want him to have the dominance, the leadership, the ownership over the things, and we do it together. You know, like a Kevin Gates and a Drake type shit.
Well, scientifically speaking, that's how a woman's mind should work.
Oh, well, bitches, get on track.
Okay, so my question to Monty would be, how would you feel if your woman was asking you this? Meaning, like, if she came up to you and let's say this entire time you have been the instrument of her desire, the tool of her desire, and out of the blue she wants that to change. How would you feel? How would you take that? Would you think she's growing as a person?
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know how I would take it. I'd just be like, okay, bye.
That's all you got, bro.
That's all I got. That's just me. I'll let her go.
Okay.
Nah, for real.
I believe him. I know him.
Bye.
That's sick. You gotta work on that, bro. You need to work on your communication skills, because your communication skills would have saved a lot of your relationships. This topic is terrible. For us.
Yeah,
We too hood niggas.
Yeah, wait, it's like...
Oh shit.
We both agree with each other and shit, and it's like we don't got nobody else to not agree with what the fuck we saying.
Period. Cause what's wrong?
I'm just gonna cut all this. I said I was trying to get deep, guys.
That wasn't deep.
I thought I said random.
No, you said let's get deep.
No,
I
you
said
said he
random.
wanted. No, he did. He said he wanted to think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Think. You're right. You ain't say dive deep though. You said just think.
I said
I
said what we normally do, which is a combo, random or deep.
Well, let's fucking go, cause I gotta go. Pick a topic and hurry up.
Okay, so this is.
I'm in the Juice World gone. I'm tight.
Rest in peace, Juice.
Juice.
What? Did you fuck with his music?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
of course.
I was watching some shows and this concept came into perspective. Well, it came into thought. I was asking myself, who is taking advantage of who? Yes, someone somewhere is a murderer, but there are also people making money out of that murder. The lawyers, the agents, the publisher who fantasizes that the name of the murder victim could become a registered trademark. How do you guys feel about that?
That's deep as fuck. And that's true. But that's a life. Like, that's it. That's all. You know that's how shit work. You gotta...
Yeah, that's how everything works.
Shit. You pay taxes after you die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody...
Everything you do costs, damn it.
Right. You dying doesn't stop other people's lives. And the way that they have to make a living to support their families and continue living, that's it. That's all.
So you don't feel like the publishing industry, the film industry, just the idea of celebrity itself is a problem?
No, I think it's crooked, but I can't say that I don't think it's a problem because it's also exposure. You know what I'm saying? How else will we know about shit? The media is now how we keep our records.
I wouldn't even say that anymore.
I don't know. I just feel like shit happens and we're all going to hear about it at some point. Nothing, goes unheard nowadays. So it's normal for it to be that way. No, it shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. That's not some shit we can control now.
Things just keep moving. Somebody had talked to me about something. They said somebody died inside a UB or some shit like that, and they were mad because UB didn't close UB. Like, I was like, yo, like, time just keeps going. Like, things just keep moving. Just because somebody died, that don't mean that everybody gonna stop staring and be like, oh, this person died. That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't affect everybody. Like, I feel like that's something that death has taught me and mourning has taught me because, for instance, my conscience especially knows that I've been really going through some weird, like, grief, anxiety type shit. But I really had to come to the realization that it's life. Like, nothing, I don't know.
But is that life? Before we became a society that is interconnected by the magic of the internet, when people lived in tribes, when somebody of that tribe died, they spent that whole day in a ceremony. They spent days mourning, if not weeks.
Understood.
Yet now, the only time we do that is if a celebrity dies, and we don't fucking know that celebrity.
Right,
Like, why
they
do
don't
we?
even know you.
Why do we mourn a celebrity more than somebody who we actually, even if we just interacted with them a couple times in our life, that's more than we ever did with a celebrity. Yet we mourn them. Why is that?
Celebrities are okay. So you're wondering why people just mourn celebrities? That's what you're wondering? Why people?
I have many questions. I'm just trying to play both.
Okay, so in my opinion, I feel like the media, social media, internet, all that stuff is access to everyone's lives, especially celebrities. And because they're celebrities and they're well known, that gives us access to them. Sometimes we feel like we know them. We see their everyday lives sometimes, depending on who they are. We see what they post. You know what I'm saying?
They
And we
making
see it
money off
more
that type of shit,
consistently.
too.
And it's not even just them making money off of it, but it's just like something about them attracts us to them, whether it be their music or their art, the movies they're in, or whatever the case may be. Through a screen, whether they don't know you, you know them. And if you know someone long enough, you begin to care for them.
But my counter reaction to that is we don't know them. We know what they're trying to give off. Just like the media.
Exactly.
The media gives off this, going back to that statement, the media gives off, oh, this is a murderer. But how do we know they're a murderer? We only think they're a murderer because they're telling us. Do we know that? Is that a fact? How many murderers are supposedly murderers and we find out they're not? How many innocent men are actually murderers, but because they got money and fame, they get off?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. In life, I feel like my mom always told me you're not supposed to worry about certain shit. Sometimes you have to accept the things you can't control. I'm not about to stress over people crying over celebrities or people getting out of jail. Mm-hmm. You know, when I literally am not trying to, cannot try to, or will not try to do anything to change those circumstances. It's fucked up. But I feel like if it's not something you can change, then you have to, like, accept it. If it's something that you can change and you care that strongly, then do something about it. Other than that, there's nothing to be said.
I mean, I could give two fucks about any type of celebrity or whatever. I treat them just like they treat us. In a way. Like, if I see, like, I don't know, Lil Wayne or some shit walking around, I just be like, what's up, type shit, and then just keep it moving. There'll be a bunch of people out there just trying to get a signature and all that shit.
You know what? I feel like a lot of people would claim that too, and a lot of people wouldn't be on that type of time. Like, don't get me wrong, I would try and accommodate them, but I'm not about to kiss their feet or kiss the heel, you know, the ground that they walk on and type shit, because at the end of the day, they're going to keep it moving. Whether they tip you a little couple $100 or something or give you some money or look out because you was cool, that's not going to change your fucking future to be ass kissing somebody who really don't give a fuck about you to remember your name.
That's a fact.
Can I just say this and then we could end it with that, or you guys could react? The last thing I wrote was, everyone wants a piece of someone and the quest for ownership doesn't quite end with death. And I feel like you said, that's going back to what you said that's how the world works and there's nothing I could do about it. But isn't that the problem? Even though that's how it is, should it be that way?
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's fucked up. But then again, it's fucked up. That doesn't mean you can change it. With that being said, let me get some 5-finger rhino thrust up in this bee's night.
The 5 fingers.
5 fingers in the
Which one are we starting with first? The pinky or the thumb?
You want to put the thumb last. The thumb goes in the butt, right?
I thought we were just doing a 5 rhino thrusts. I didn't know this had to do with buttholes, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
It's not Rhinos and Aliens if it's not about ass, okay? I'm just saying. Anyways, first, you want to use your pinky to like that bit.
Okay.
I just made my stomach hurt.
Now with that index, I mean ring.
Yeah, you got.
I was doing the Spider-Man out here, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead, Monty. What you want to do with that ring finger?
I don't even know what comes next. Is it comment?
It's comment, dickhead. You not paying attention.
I only had to share, but that's all I had. Comment it is, yeah. You better comment that shit with that index finger, motherfucker. Wait,
No, the ring. I mean the ring.
Yeah, we're gonna ring. The ring finger. You better comment on that shit with the ring finger.
With that
bitch.
middle finger, what you want to do, Francis? Conscience.
We're gonna hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
Now, this is the question: are we hitting the bell with the tongue or with the horn?
The horn.
The horn, definitely.
Okay.
No, we smacking it with the horn.
You just preparing it for the last final thing.
Okay. Now, finally, to the index finger.
We gonna share that motherfucker. Send that shit to everybody.
Even the grandmas, right?
Yo,
Even the
great grandma. I was thinking
great
that in my
grandmas, great
head.
aunties, all that shit.
Great granddaddies, nephews, aunties,
Set it
uncles.
at people's graves and shit. Let other people watch it.
Your cousin Charlie.
Yo, how fucked up would that be? You go to a grave trying to give respect, and all of a sudden you hear about buttholes and
This shit will be fucked up.
Lastly, you want to use your thumb to comment on that bitch.
he already said comment.
Yeah, I said.
Oh, what's the last one? Comment. No, we said index finger. It's hit the notifications. No, hit the.
Yeah.
we all fucked up today.
Wait, did you say subscribe?
We didn't say subscribe.
He fucked me up when I told him to say comment.
Well, subscribe, assholes.
Wasn't subscribe supposed to be the?
Yes.
It was the next one, wasn't it? It was.
I believe that was the ring.
You want to start over and just say it normal? Or you want to edit?
Say it normal right now, just real quick.
First, you want to like the video. Then you want to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Then you want to
Share that motherfucker. Give it to your granddad.
great granddaddy, uncle, auntie, nephew, nieces,
All
cousins, first uncle, Jason's, Charlie's.
And then last but not least, then you comment.
You comment.
Then you comment on that
Once you
motherfucker.
got your fucking thoughts together, because we're fucking stupid out here.
Listen,
Party.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning. All right,
All
We're out
right.
here doing our thing.
LLPH.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.